this on, that this meeting is being televised, and when we have the meeting that starts at 7 aired on television, we will also include this presentation at the same time.
Great.
Or not the same time, but together.
Okay. Hello, my name is Maureen Sigmund. My husband and our family are residents of Austin Ridge. We're in Ms. Young's district. We have 3 children, they're back there. Sebastian is 6 and Emma has turned 8 today. They've just finished kindergarten and 2nd grade at Anthony Burns, and our oldest daughter Anastasia is 11. She just finished 5th grade as a focus student at Anthony Burns and is looking forward to attending Rodney Thompson in August. This has been my 2nd year serving on the Gifted Advisory Committee and as chair, and I would like to take a moment to express my appreciation for the existence of this committee and the pleasure it has been to serve with this year's members. The school board has appointed a dedicated group of volunteers who truly have the best interests of our students in their minds and in their hearts. We have parent representation from each level of school, from elementary, middle, and high school, and from most of the school board districts. We have parent representation from families that are new to Focus and that have been around for a very long time, which has been great. We have faculty representation from all levels of education, which has been profoundly beneficial to our conversations. This year, we've also been fortunate to have a group of committed Focus students dedicated to being part of their educational process. 2 students in particular have truly taken the reins on tonight's presentation, and it's my pleasure to introduce them to you tonight. I met Jacqueline last year from our service on this committee together. She's rising junior at the Governor's School at North Stafford. And Trevor is new to the committee this year, also a student at the Governor's School at North Stafford as a rising senior. Together, they came up with this year's theme and oversaw the design of tonight's presentation, because the 2 of them certainly have more tech experience than the rest of us combined. They attended and provided valuable feedback at every meeting, and I wish our committee was full of Trevors and Jacquelines and equally interested students from other schools and programs in our county. And with that, I'd just like to pass this off to them.
So we would like to take a look back and spotlight the things that we have accomplished in the past year. To begin with, we have a CogAT for all 2nd grade students, meaning we're finding all the students that are qualified for Focus as opposed to missing them like has been happening in the past. We've been seeing more parent and student participation on the Gifted Advisory Committee, making sure that the perspectives of those actually affected by the policies get a voice in the policy making. We have a new gifted brochure, making sure that the parents amongst our gifted communities know the information and stuff being provided by the Focus program in our county. We have a book study on coaching, ensuring that all teachers for Focus and teachers in general are better qualified to help students reach their full potential. We have resource teachers at every school, allowing Focus students to have access to the things they need to succeed. We have more full-time gifted teachers in middle school. A lot of middle schools and high schools lack full-time Focus teachers that are teaching Focus exclusively, but now we are seeing an uptick in the number at the middle school level in particular. We have increased parent participation in the programs like College and Career Pathways Night, meaning that parents and students in turn are more informed about what they need to be doing and looking at to ensure that they can be the best they can going into college and beyond. And we'd like to celebrate that the CGS culminating project is now worth 1/4 of a credit per year, meaning that at the end of the CGS pathway, the student has earned a full high school credit for their work on the culminating project.
So after looking back at what we've done last year, we now want to turn the lens forward and look at what we want to do. So for next year, we wish to create a gifted services brochure fully listing out all services the gifted program in Stafford County provides. We also want to revise portfolio rating scale for elementary and art focus programs, as well as update the local gifted plan. We have looked extensively at the local gifted plan this year and found different things we want to improve or change wording in to make the plan more clear and updated for what has happened since the plan was created. And we'd also like to improve and align Stafford County Public Schools' gifted website and gifted resource teachers' websites, which can have differing information.
Now that we've looked at what we want to do next, we want to ask you to support our goals by taking some of the following actions. For one, we'd like to encourage gifted resource representation from all levels of schools on the Gifted Advisory Committee. We've been lucky this year to have that representation. Each level has provided us with distinct and important viewpoints on how focus is and works at their level of school. And we'd like to ensure that for the future of this Gifted Advisory Committee, that these viewpoints are preserved to ensure that the quality of our recommendations are always the highest they can be so that the program can be improved as much as possible. We want to develop a stronger connection with the ESOL department to support our EL community because on the CogATs that have been done on second graders, we found that a large number of our English second language students are actually coming in registered focus. And so we need to be able to work with these people because they are gifted. So we should support their gifted status, even if they do not speak English well. And we want to educate school-level administrators and counselors on effective service model implementation so that all students can receive the services they so desperately need.
Furthermore, we want to inform parents of the academic progression pathways in SCPS, be that the math, education, how that can go forward, English, what steps they can take to get their students in advanced classes early. We also want to continue to develop and implement a service model that brings equity and parity for all gifted students. And we want to especially encourage and stress that secondary gifted teachers are dedicated gifted resource teachers. We've kind of equated this to the absence of full-time focus teachers in elementary school, which has been rectified. So we wish that the same would be put forth in secondary so that teachers there have the same focus on gifted students as elementary teachers have the ability to.
In summary, these are our action items, or these are the items listed that we recommend that are carried out. As you can see, most of these have no cost to the county at all.
We'd like to thank the school board members on behalf of the entire Gifted Advisory Committee for all your service to children of Stafford County. With our students as the stars of our show, there can be no part-time directors. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions for our presenters? Any compliments? Thank you. You did a wonderful job. So is everyone in the audience associated with the Gifted Committee, perhaps? No? Just come for information? All right. Do you have any questions for us?
No.
We'll ask, give you an opportunity.
No.
You finished in such good time. We have a work session, so we don't mind spending some more time here before we go to work. No? You look like you want to.
I'm sure we're giving you a lot to think about.
All right. Well, I think I'll be seeing two faces next year, so you want to sign up for the committee, get your applications in. Thank you very much. That was an excellent report. And I'm really, really happy we finally got those full-time focus teachers in their elementary schools. It took years and years, and every year the committee would come and say, we need a full-time focus teacher in each school, and we make a little more progress, and this year was the first year that we've got them. So I'm certainly appreciate your thanks. So,
Come up to the mic. Come on. See, you do have something to say.
We're glad this was achieved in all elementary schools, but we as a Gifted Advisory Committee feel that instead of having focus teachers at the middle and high school level teach classes, not focus classes, we wish to see that focus teachers teach exclusively focused classes, as opposed to, like in my school at least, our focus teacher teaches a research class as opposed to spending her time exclusively on focus students. And we wish to see that rectified.
Right. Well, thank you very much. All right, well, we will close this special meeting, and we can take 10 minutes since we're so early before we start our work session on the capital improvement plan. You're all welcome to stay. We have 2 more reports coming, but they're going to be later in the evening. So thank you.